Good afternoon, welcome back to Tea's Veggies, and I want to show you that what I'm going to be up to today. I have two new plots that my father prepared for me, so I'm just going to put a little bit of fertilizer in them just to give them an extra boost and start to planting them. This is the fertilizer that I'm using, so I just sprinkled it over here just on the top because the soil is already mixed with perlite and I think it's some potting soil mixed with the original soil, and then here some sand was mixed in and I just sprinkled the fertilizer on top. Sorry for the background noise, somebody's having fun with a motorbike or something. It's really annoying. I'm just gonna mix up the soil a little bit to get the fertilizer mixing in the soil. So the soil is rather loose, as you can see. You can see that there's some sand in it because the soil gets real compact and really quickly. So some sand was mixed in to try to help it to stay soft and loose. I think you get a picture. So I'm just gonna keep mixing this one in and mixing in over there. It's the same concept, but this one is much looser, much easier to work that in. I'm just gonna pull that back a little bit this way because I hit like the harder end, so I'm not gonna plant there. So it's best my fertilizer stay in the middle here. And he put in some dry leaves to help keep the moisture as well. So you know, when you garden, you have to do some exercise as well because you end up getting some manual labor. I think I'm just gonna smooth this over. So those young people on the motorbike have some craziness going on today, and the old people in St. Martin like to say fun brings bun, which means basically sometimes they act crazy like that and it's not good for them in the end. But hey, everybody does what makes them happy. Gardening makes me happy. Now I'm gonna see how many rows I'm gonna get in. I might get 3, get 3 in. I might get 3 in. Yeah, that should give me 3 nice rows. So I think I'm gonna use these. So this is Imperial carrot. This is from my garden where most of my seeds come from. Then I have ruby red onions. Then I have these carrots, which is, oops, I think it's carrot nut. And this is red onion red creole. And this here, carrot nantes. So I think they call these nantes carrots or something like that. I did see this in English, in an English version already. Here we go. So I'm not following any type of spacing. Because most of the time, the iguanas and the whatever animals finish spacing for me because they take out some of my crops. So I'm gonna just cover that back over. Here's a passerby in the garden. We have red ones and we have this black one. Normally you see lots of red ones when it's Christmas time. We call them Christmas worms. The real scientific name, I have no idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover these back over now. This is not the ideal time to be putting in seeds, honestly, because the sun is hot. But this is the time that I have, so I'm utilizing my time to the max. So just lightly covering the seeds. I don't want to bury them too deep. As you can see there, it is very loose. I'm gonna water those in just to make sure they get to come properly. I feel like I didn't close up here properly. I'm in a shaded area here, and I think I'm just gonna make the hose reach over there. If I show you, you'll see the difference. See how the sun is beating right there in that spot. Not interesting to be out there. The water pressure is on point too. So la-di-da, we don't have to be in the sun and have to water them in properly without having to get heat stroke out there. Ideally, we should do this not in extreme hot sun like this. The morning, early, or in the evening would be ideal time to get these planted in. It's supposed to rain, I think, tonight, so then they'll get a nice early morning, late night soaking as well. Just want to make sure with them because carrots need to be really damp in order to sprout. So just getting that done with the cooling sound of water in the background. You clearly see it's getting well soaked. And hopefully that ground stays loose so that the root crops can come correctly without having to battle the density of the earth. For this area here, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to put in more root crops or if I'm going to save it for transplanting. I think I'm going to more save it for transplanting, but this is a good time to put in flowers as well. Where am I going to put in flowers? I don't know. I did walk with the flower seeds. I'm going to just walk around because, as I said, I'm trying to pack out this garden as much as possible. I might trim off the eggplant as well because it has some areas that are dry. I might trim that while I'm here. Let me give you a view of these sourshops. They're growing nicely. They were so tiny the other day, and now they're growing. And it's loads of them. I hope I get them. I love soursop juice. I just love soursop juice. Those I found there would take a lot of sun. I just hope the sun doesn't beat them too bad. As you can see, at a certain time there's this line of shade, but it doesn't go to where I just planted. Later on in the evening it will be shaded, but for now it's taking some good sun. Over here by the eggplant, I think this piece, yeah, this piece is basically dead, doesn't have anything on it, so I could just take that out. That freeze. I just pulled out this eggplant from right there because it didn't have anything on it, just to free up a little space, but in there it needs to be dug out in order for anything to grow. I want to see where I can put in my flowers. I think I maximize my space in between here. Oh, I didn't even see my celery for a while. I even forgot it was in between here. Because now the basil is growing up around it. We take off this bottom leaf here as well on this eggplant that was damaged. And then the rest of the plant seems to be doing great. Sometimes you wouldn't even understand how soothing it is to just look at the fruits of your labor. Look at how you took your time, planted seeds, watered them, nurtured them, transplanted them, and to see them start to do well. It's such a great feeling. Then you're there in the garden, you hear the birds chirping. The garden is just a peaceful place. It's very peaceful. It's a place you can decontract after a long day's work. Or if you have a day off, just go out and enjoy it all. I'm just here sitting in the same place, and as you can see, the sun just disappeared. I don't know if a cloud just came up, but it came at a good time, so that the plants don't take too much of a heat blast as I just water them. And I just sat here from where I was playing lazy, and I watered this whole area just from my little spot here. So from the end of March, I have to keep looking for passion fruit. So here it is. So just keep looking to see if they get stuck sometime, or if they fall on the ground. So basically every day you could get some passion fruit once they start coming in. I'm happy to have gotten those root crops in today, and hopefully those come up nicely. And as we go throughout this month of April, I'll continue following the planting by the moon calendar and keep on planting. I'll continue planting as much as possible and just getting in my little harvest. Here I just decided to put in some flowers in between the plants. I don't know if they will come because some of them were old seeds and some were some zinnias. So I just put them in these areas because I didn't know exactly where I would want to put flowers for the moment, but today was one of those days to plant flowers. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me on this gardening channel, and I hope that you enjoy the content. I hope that you enjoy the content. I think tiredness is starting to kick in. I hope you enjoy the content, and I would love for you to tell me in the comments what exactly you'd love to see, what videos you'd love for me to do. But in the meantime, I want to give you a shout out, a good thanks to all those that watch me diligently all the time. A shout out to Christine, Alice, Sabrina, Kiara, those who continue to watch all the time, and all of those like Gardening with Stacy in Jamaica, McPherson. I have many people that continually watch me, and I'm grateful to them. So this is just a little shout out to you. So thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with someone who loves gardening. See you in the next video.